Hello, Twin Flame Collective. My name is Tanya Vargo. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, just DM me or email me at tanya@earthangeleverlasting.com. All right, so let's get into this. There's a lot going on, and this reading reads real interesting. Instead of in sections, it's kind of reading across a little bit. We have, our regular things. So what we have is the Divine Masculine towards the Divine Feminine, the Divine Feminine towards the Divine Masculine, the Divine Masculine towards the Karmic. We have Masculine Madness Oracle cards on either side. And then we have the Ocean of Emotion Oracle cards. And then we have the Sacred Union Messages. Okay. And then we have some features. So let's get into this. So this is fascinating, and I promise you I shuffle these cards every day, and I do other readings, and we have these cards that consistently come out for them. So let's just get going. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. Okay, so the Divine Masculine is coming in. He either wants the Queen of Wands energy, or he's in the Queen of Wands energy, and she's a very ambitious woman. She's very vivacious. She's the center of attention. She's everybody's best friend. She's fantastic with animals. Climbing that ladder, just amazing. Like, just an amazing woman. She can do it all. She's the chick that can do it all. You give her something, she can do it. The Divine Feminine is coming in as the Knight of Wands. Now, this night is the DTF night. And so if you remember the past 2 nights, I've been saying she's in a very sexual energy that she can almost not control. Okay. So, yeah, this is the DTF night. So that's how she's showing up. They're having some differences over a love offer, and, just grounding this offer and bringing it in. We have the Tower. So both of their minds are blown right now. And I think this is more masculine energy. And just because of how this is reading, I will show you. But I think this is mostly him, okay? Because I don't think he's known her to be this way. So this is new for him. So emotionally, he's holding him back. He's in the 4 of Coins. He's like, what? I don't know. I don't know. 3:16 on the clock. So in the physical, we have had a, we're in a rebirth. Okay. So we get to start over. We're starting over here in the physical, because he's got some mental clarity. Like, he's like, holy moly, she's this. I didn't know she was this. So this is completely transformed what he's thinking. And you don't know what to do right now. You don't know what to do. So he's seeing this woman. I think he sees her as this woman. And she's come in with this energy towards him, and probably wanting an offer like this, and it just completely blown his mind, which has changed and transformed how he thought about her, or what he was thinking, and it's given him some clarity on stuff. Hey, he's like, welcome to crap I didn't know. She's like this. So he's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with this. I need a minute, right? But his oracle cards are, I'm ready to open my heart, intimacy. So, even though it's like all this, it's like, I think he's kind of like in a hallelujah, he's ready for her to take care of him and be a nurturer. The obsession card came out again, right? And he's hostile. So I think he's very, this card keeps coming out for him, and I think he's just angry. I think he's angry he didn't choose properly in the first place. It really just keeps coming out, like this obsession and hostile. Like he's obsessed and he's upset with himself, right? And so his oracle, he's like, I can't seem to do what's right. So he's going to have to come clean about what he's done. And he's worried about that. And he feels like he's carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. We've seen him have that. He's like, I don't know which path to take, choices. Because she's kind of come in and blown his mind. She's, boom, transformation. What the heck is that energy from her? I don't know what to do. I'm holding back. I don't know. Right? So he's got these doors. But he wants her warmth so bad. He knows the deal. He knows the deal with her. So, and here we have, I feel like I'm obsessing over you. So confirmation of the obsession card again. You have me lost in my emotions. So yeah, he wants her warmth, right? He's ready to be nurtured by her, and he wants absolute real intimacy with her because she means the world to him. And he has her pictures saved on his phone. No doubt. So we have the Divine Feminine coming in, right? She's like, I am waiting for this ship to come in. And it's so funny because guess what? That's how he is towards the Karmic. This is the traditional card of this card, right? And this one can usually mean like three's a crowd, okay? And so I think what's going on here is they're both waiting for their ship to come in with each other. They have their eye on each other, and this usually is about, getting, when it's love, it can be about, hearing like that you have an opportunity with somebody you've really had your eye on, okay? He's coming in as the Knight of Pentacles, which is a slow moving knight, but he's ready to drop his burdens and, just, move on. That's in this deck, you usually read it as, he's just ready to drop his burdens and he's slowly going to move towards stability. They've had some difficulties manifesting and bringing this relationship in, right? And probably a little bit with manipulation. But they are both in this Knight of Cups energy. They do want this. Everybody has good intentions here. Obviously, like, he's ready. He really is in a heart space with her. Really. He's been waiting. And he obviously did not think he was going to get it. Like, I don't think he really thought that he was ever going to have that with her. Okay. So they're similar in that, they want this romantic new love and beginning. Mental or emotionally, she's been in conflict. Okay. So I think what she has thought when she's made the decision to come in towards him with this sexual energy is she's like, what else do I have to lose? How could it get worse? What, emotionally, what difference is it going to make? Because normally this card is the card where there's a man laying down and he's got like 10 swords in his back, right? And it's the backstabbing card. So I think emotionally she's just like, it can't get worse, right? And so I think she's in the physical, she's in the empowerment about being the Divine Feminine. She's like, you know what? I'm the Divine Feminine. I am the half of the twin flame. I am the mother of all mothers, you know, I am going to stand up in my power. I'm going to tell him this, because what else do I have to lose? Right? Like, what else do, like, it can't get worse. I am who I am, and that's it. I'm standing in my power on this. And so, you know, he's seeing this as a great big transformation. Like, he's so shocked because he's seen the side of her he's not seen before. Okay, he is kind of used to seeing her as the nurturer, right, as the sweet person. So, you know, even though she's done this, she's in a bit of mental conflict about it, because at the end of the day, she knows you know, they've been through a lot, and she's still kind of thinking about the empty victory, or the empty, you know, just feeling defeated. And, you know, she feels like he had an empty victory at some point, right? Like, it was just like, yeah, you won, but, you know, at the cost of everything, right? So she's well aware, but I think emotionally she's in this space of like, it can't get worse. Like, what do I have to lose? I'm just gonna do it, and then what do I have to lose? We've already, you know, basically been here with it, and I am who I am, so what's up, you know? So over here, his feelings towards the karmic is, you know, he's gotten news about somebody he's had his eye on. And if you remember yesterday, it came out that he told her, you know, he told her how the karmic, how he felt, like, that she was not the divine feminine, that the divine feminine was the divine feminine, and, you know, truth came out about it, right? So, you know, the karmic's coming in brawling, like, she is pissed, she is arguing, you know, if it's on the good side, she's coming in like Eminem and just saying truth how she thinks it. And on the worst case scenario, brawling, like, she's probably, you know, this night will hit somebody rather than argue with them. Like, so, they don't care, you know, he just doesn't care. You just kind of, this is somebody you want to stay away from most of the time. You know, they're having some differences about third-party situations, and heartbreak, and not for nothing, like, this karmic has always known who the divine feminine is, and we've had past readings. You want to take a look. This karmic twists herself up, you know, to make herself look like the divine feminine, okay? So their similarities is that they're in a no-nonsense energy right now. You know, he's just kind of biding his time till he can be, you know, make his decisions, and they're just in this no-nonsense, cold energy. You know, it's straight, no bullshit, cold energy. So, and that was 13:31 on the clock. Emotionally, he's feeling really overwhelmed right now. You know, lots of options, what to do. How do I handle this? How do I move forward? Which is why he's holding back over here, right? And then they're just fighting, right? Like, fighting. Like, that's all this is about. And so, you know, he's probably in these fights, I would bet he's probably been like, yeah, like, I told you I love her. I told you, you know, she is it. You know, I'm sure, to be mean, he's probably done that too, just to be hurtful. The way their relationship kind of goes, because it's always been kind of toxic. If you look all the way back, always came out with the devil card and things like that. So lots of toxicity, right? Mentally, the judgment card, right? So he's definitely going over in his mind you know, what to do. And then in regards to this, he knows, like, this is spirit stepping in, and this, he's making a decision here that is going to change his entire life as he knows it right now. Like, this is the time where he has to decide what he's going to do about her. And it's going to change his life. So, you know, he probably is really overwhelmed, and that's why he's holding back right now, okay? So we have, thank you for showing me what true love is, unconditional. So this is back, like yesterday, it was like, this card came out, and how it was reading was like, thank you, I'm gonna go, right? Thank you, I'm out. And this card came out too, I just want to escape, mind altered, right? They are fighting, and he is just tapping out. So however your masculine, or however the divine masculine deals with stuff, that's what he's doing, and he's just tapping out. So then we have isolated. I'm so lonely, but I just want to be, you know, he wants to be left alone so he can tap out, right? And I know I'm running out of time, impatience, and sometimes this card can mean that, like, he's just dealing with stuff to get by, you know, like he's waiting for his ship to come in, he's chilling, he's dealing with stuff he has to deal with, you know, and he's biding his time, okay? So they have broken, regret, manipulation, and then wild. So this is, you know, no love. There is no love going on up here, you know, like she can be a manipulator, right? Even though she's no nonsense, she can kind of, you know, in her bad energy, be just saying nasty stuff to hurt. And even though it's not like cunning manipulation, it's manipulation with saying hurtful things, you know. And so here we have, I'm seeing through the illusions, right? This manipulation, I'm seeing through it. I wasn't exactly ready, so I ran, which I think is towards her, you know, like, and maybe he's running from her too. Like, you don't give up on me, and we are strongly connected in the 5D. And since these are, sacred union, I really think these are towards the divine feminine, you know. But you can't, like, we've seen that she's a karmic soulmate in the past, right? Like, you can have all kinds of soulmates, and even when you're on the twin flame journey, there are people you make agreements with that are to destroy your union, right? Like, you you know, there are soul people that you make agreements with that are to come in and challenge your union a little bit. And there are people just, you know, put in just to stop the twin flames from being together. And so, you know, she's definitely a karmic partner in that way. And I think they my kid's knocking on the door, so that's confirmation of what I'm saying. Just because of the noise. So anyway, so she's like a karmic partner. So the with the divine feminine, her oracle cards are she feels isolated and empty without him, right? And she feels like he's the one, she loves him, and she's like, I swear it's truth. So he needs some, you know, he's needed some reassurance, and her higher self is just coming in. So she's like, you know, where is it? Don't be worried, it's true, right? Like, don't be worried, I'm telling you the truth, you know. I keep telling myself it's not over. I just want to keep you safe and warm. So more of that warmth, right? Just keeps coming in. And this is all cold, by the way, like cold, okay? And then desire, I can still taste you, so that, you know, she has no kidding, she has desire, right? She's coming in over here as like the back chicken wow wow night, like, let's get freaky. so we'll take a look at the future. So yeah, so she's come in, and she's come in with, you know, a message, and just like cleared up the illusions here, right? Like, she's come in, she spit it, she sent some communication, or communicated in some really honest way, and was, you know, this is also a Pisces card. So she's just come out of fear and illusion, and she's like, you know, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna communicate, and I'm just gonna take us out of, you know, this fear and illusion, and I'm gonna use my intuition. I'm gonna jump forward and just tell him I'm in this freaky energy, this very sexual, freaky energy, and even if it's selfish, you know, she wanted to come forward with the offer of love, and now she's just waiting. She's holding back after she's done this, and she's just waiting to see what he says, you know, holding, because she's been holding it in, right? She's been holding this energy. She's been holding back all this time, right? Because she knows he's the twin flame, right? And you know, her divine partner, and her wish. So, and, you know, the ultimate, you know, like, nobody's better, you know, and she's just waiting now. She's done all this, and now she's just chilling, and she's just waiting and contemplating, right? So he's coming in, and he's wanting reconciliation. This is a 6 of Cups, 2222 on the clock. The 6 of Cups, and it means reconciliation, reminiscent of the past, return, you know, of someone from your past. And he, you know, he's ready to fight for it. He thinks he's got the upper hand in this situation with the person of this past, who's the single independent woman, the woman that doesn't need anybody and has everything set in her life, okay? But at the moment, he's just on a pause and recuperating, but he knows they are going to have a union. This is also the twin flame union card. This 10 means 1111, right? So he's got 4 wands, and it's the 1111 union celebration card, and he knows he's going to move forward and drop his guard and give it one more shot, because she is his wish fulfillment. She is his white picket fence, the full, you know, this is it, you know, it's a wish fulfillment card, and it's like the home and hearth and happily ever after card. And right now he's holding back, and he's just kind of spying on social media, and he's watching, and he's checking everything out, and seeing what she's doing, how she's doing it. He's just kind of holding back, because he's up here dealing with this anyway, and he's having to bide his time. He's having to bide his time with whatever is going on up here, and he's gonna have to deal with it. And he knows, like, this is it. This is his chance, and he has to take it. Or he's thinking, he knows, and he's thinking about it. He's like, this is going to change my life. This is going to change everything. I'm either going to go for this or I'm not. I'm either going to change my life or not. I'm going to take this opportunity or not, you know? And it looks like he chooses to move forward, y'all. So, I mean, that's what it looks like. So, if this resonates with you, let me know in the comments. And if you would like a reading with me, just reach out to me and Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day.